Hi guys, I'm Matt Tanguay with Percheron Plastic, and today we're talking about how to choose the right style of tank. If you have a project where you need to store liquid, you may call us and we'd be happy to help you, but sometimes we're going to have some questions to help you choose the right style of tank and give you some pointers to get you in the right direction. So for instance, whenever possible, we try to steer people towards the most economical tank. And this is what it would look like. It's a cylindrical vertical tank. It's a very strong shape. It's easy to work with. But sometimes, depending on your application, you might need a different style of tank. For instance, maybe you're looking to store water below ground in a cistern, or maybe it's a septic application where again you need a below ground tank. Or maybe you need a very large tank for storing an industrial quantity of water, or maybe you're looking to transport water or haul water, and then you might be looking for more of a horizontal leg tank. So depending on your application, we might try to steer you towards one style of tank or the next. But we do have a few technical questions. So for instance, it's not always water that's going inside of these tanks. We have clients that are in certain industries where they work with water treatment chemicals. So one of the first questions we may have for you is, what is the product being contained inside the tank? And if it's water, that's very easy. All of our tanks are good for use with water. But if it's a certain chemical, we might want to know what that is to make sure that the material is compatible. So for instance, some solvents or fuels would not be compatible with plastic. And an important detail is some chemicals would require special gaskets and fittings and stuff like that. And then we might ask you as well, how much space do you have available? Often clients may call with a certain capacity and volume that they're looking for, but it's also going to be important to make sure the tank's going to fit where you need to put it. So it's good to consider if it's going indoors, to consider the width and the size of any doors that the tank has to go through. We have tanks that are specially designed to go through narrow doors, for instance. If the tank is inside as well, we may want to consider the roof height. And a good detail with respect to that is if you only need a certain amount of volume, but you've got a lot of free room above the tank, maybe you'll want to consider a taller tank. You might not need all that volume today, but maybe down the road you might need more water on hand, and it wouldn't cost much more to go to a slightly taller tank to take advantage of that empty space that would be there above the tank. And if you're looking to transport water, we have a whole bunch of different tanks that could work depending on how much water you need to move and the type of equipment you have available. So again, we have a lot that we could cover, but I would encourage you to call us if you have any questions. We'd be happy to help you find the right tank. Thank you very much.